The TikTok Gen Z are the taste of things to come. I like to call this one sticks and stones. So unless you've been living under a rock, you couldn't have missed Nigel Farage in I'm a Celebrity in the Jungle. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't watched the show for years, but I tuned in for Nigel. So in between the jibes from Ant and Dec about GB News, which weren't becoming of them, to be frank, I witnessed cancel culture firsthand. Nella Rose, a 26-year-old larger-than-life influencer who, to be fair, has a rags and riches story. She cancelled First Date Fred on the spot because he said that he could be her father. Now, we all know that means that's because he's so old in comparison. But Nella decided because she told him about the loss of her father that he was in some way insulting her. And when Fred realised that she was upset, he apologised for any misunderstanding, but she wasn't having any of it. It's not as if he was deliberately trying to cause offence, but unforgivingly, she defined her territory and refused to eat anything he cooked. Not that that would be that bad, but that was that. Well, at this rate, there'll be no one left. Everyone will be walking on eggshells. What happened to sticks and stones will break my bones, but names or words will never hurt me. Another altercation was obviously not far behind. I mean, this time it was with Nigel, when she told him, as though it were fact, that black people didn't like him and that he was anti-immigrant. And when he asked where did she hear this, she said, the internet. Have a listen.
But this is what I was saying to you.
Apparently you're anti-immigrants.
Who told you that?
Oh, the internet.
Well, there we are, then. It must be true. It must be true.
It must be.
It must be true.
The internet told her, God help us. To be fair, she did agree to disagree, which was, I thought, quite mature of her. And then when Sam, who has ADHD, tried to G her up for the trial, she was patronising and, in my view, cruel. She sat him down to show him how to behave. I've no doubt that she thought that she was being kind, but in my view, the opposite was true. I blame the woke PC brigade for covering our children in cotton wool. I mean, when I was young, a game of conkers was standard, as was playing British Bulldog. If you lost a race or came last, so be it. You learned a lesson. Try harder next time. There was none of this, everyone's a winner, and it's the taking part that counts. In my day, if you lose, you deal with it. But that was before the internet. But what can you expect from the younger generation when you've got the likes of woke Lorraine Kelly body-shaming Nigel?
What, 59? He's got plenty of years ahead of him. Maybe he wants to get going again.
Is he only 59? I thought he was a hell of a lot older than that. That's astonishing. Just shows you get the face you deserve. Yeah. Frankly.
Can you imagine if this were about a woman? Nigel has handled himself with dignity throughout. ITV must be spitting feathers. What happened in the jungle was the epitome of cancel culture, and it's clear that many of our young people have been captured by it. A TikTok Generation Z, unable to cope with diversity of opinion. Anyone who strays from a narrative is cancelled.